We're told in the Bible there's going to be signs in the sun, the moon, and the stars. So we've already seen plenty of signs in the sun and the moon. As for the stars, I believe that has to do with meteors and other strange sky anomalies, such as what I'm going to show you today. UFO sightings have been increasing quickly over the last couple of years. And I believe this is going to play into an end times narrative. This will be part of a great delusion. Satan's war against God has long since expanded to include the earth and all that are on the earth. So now we find ourselves in the middle of this war. And as the veil lifts, we're seeing more and more signs in the sky. We know that the devil is considered the prince of the air, right? That's from Ephesians. Now it may refer to the invisible realm above the earth where Satan and his demons move and exist. This space, of course, is the location of the Earth's atmosphere, or, quote, air. We are also told that we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers over this present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. That evil realm, once again, is called the air. So the footage I'm going to show you, I believe, is incredible. Once again, I'm trying to put it in context for you. Here's a full scripture from Luke that I believe applies. There will be signs in the sun, moon, and stars. On the earth nations will be in anguish and perplexity at the roaring and tossing of the sea. Most importantly, people will faint from terror and apprehension of what is coming upon the earth, for the heavenly bodies will be shaken. So my question is, are we actually starting to see some of this take place in the skies above us? Are we seeing glimpses of, quote, war in heaven? That's up for you to decide. Either way, this footage is absolutely incredible as far as I'm concerned. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So this footage was just captured about a week ago or so in Nevada. And check this out. Just watch this in the sky. It's about to get really, really crazy. A young lady actually filmed this from her car. I mean, look at this. Does that look like anything you've ever seen before? This isn't your typical UFO type footage, right? To me, these look like beings. This looks like some kind of a battle. Some people even titled this UFOs Fighting over Nevada. But this is some amazing, amazing footage. Look at this. Are these entities, are these spiritual entities we're seeing? Are these glimpses of a, quote, war in heaven? The veil truly is lifting. So this next clip just came out within the last week, and it's really blowing up. I'm seeing a lot of people sharing this, and I think that's a great thing. Keep in mind the footage that we just watched and compare it to what you're about to see. I'm going to play this out as we're talking, but afterwards I'm going to run the full clip. It's not very long, and you can actually watch it as it played out on the news. And you'll hear the newscasters even reacting to this. And don't tell me this is a flock of seagulls. I've seen people trying to say it's seagulls. People always try to find an excuse for this stuff. Watch this. Isn't that incredible?
Are those fireworks? What is that?
Look like some fireworks or something.
Aliens? I don't know.
What the heck
What
is
is that? You see it, right?
I'm actually, Yes, I
Okay.
do see it.
Okay.
And it's getting weirder by the second.
I know.
It's like they're sticking around.
We're gonna do some
Anybody?
digging and figure out what that is. Back in a moment.
Are we rolling on that?
What do you think that was?
Now, as I mentioned earlier, we're starting to see something new when it comes to UFOs. No longer are they just orbs or ships or anything like that. I believe they're starting to take their real form as spiritual entities. As the veil keeps lifting and reality is shifting, I believe more and more of this truth is coming in. It's manifesting. Now, the two clips I just showed you are genuinely, as far as I'm concerned, two of the most fascinating clips I've seen when it comes to UFOs. But as I said, we want to put this into context. We need other confirmations, and we have them. Once again, over the last few months, there's other really strange anomalies being seen in the skies. Skies are turning purple all over the world. I've got several examples here of that. One of the most fascinating just came to us from the Philippines over the last few weeks, where this purple light stayed in one place in the sky for a really long time, and many people were recording this. What was most fascinating about it is that at one point this light just flicks off as if it was a light switch. Very strange indeed. Let's go ahead and check out this clip.
Hoy,
Parang nanggagaling siya sa baba, no?
hindi. Paano siya manggagaling sa baba? Eh, dapat may ilaw siya ron. Sige. Di ba dapat pa ganon? Sige, shipin mo. Dapat yung ibang sides nun, meron na siya. Wala na.
And it's not just the Philippines. Here's another example from New York City just over the last few months. Let's take a look at this one.
There we go. Oh shit. Okay, so. Okay, this is Astoria, Queens. What time is it, babe? What time is it?
Fucking like 2 in the morning.
It's 2 in the morning on. What's today's date?
December 18th.
Is it December 17th?
17th, 18th.
At 2 a.m. Basically, we're next to.
Under it now.
We're 20th
Look,
Avenue,
go back to
next
it.
to the Con Edison. That's the Con Edison right there, and beside it, parallel to that, is 20th Avenue. So that's like past the airport. The airport's probably around there, and then that is like over East Elmhurst, pretty much over Elmhurst. This purple, totally crazy light, bright, has been coming in and out of luminescence for the past hour or so. Right, babe? Alright, we're just gonna sit here and watch it for a second, and it might fade. The camera is capturing it so much better than we can see it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's why I think it's some white shit with the clouds. The
I
clouds
should get
aren't
my
moving for shit
I
either.
should get my tripod. 'Cause
That's all you need, babe.
what?
That's all you need.
I know, but this is some fucking crazy ass shit.
Here's another one that took place just a few months ago. I believe this was North Carolina. Let's take a look.
Strange purple light in the sky up here. It was flashing at one time and then it stopped. I said there's no other rhyme or reason for this. Clouds have a little funky color to them, but I'm in this right here.
Even with this light on, still, you can absolutely see where it's at. Right up in there. There we go. Well, anyway, I just thought this would be interesting. Take a look at it.
And here's another example that took place in America of a purple sky. Let's take a look at this.
That's so weird.
Wow, now this clip right here, this is from Colombia. This just happened over the last few months as well. Once again, keeping in mind how we're viewing these particular UFOs. What are we actually seeing? Strange signs in the skies, right? Strange signs in the heavens. So let's take a look at this one.
Hay dos.
Hay otro allá, mira, en la puerta. Es una estrella, mira.
¿Qué es eso?
No, pues lo lleva.
Ay, que lo llena. ¿Dónde?
No hay otro. Y hay otro al frente, mira.
¿Dónde? Aquí tengo
Aquí
dos.
al frente, al frente.
Tengo dos, por eso. Una luz bengala bien rara, Ahí, eso está muy raro. Nos visitan. Esto es exclusiva para cualquiera que quiera ver esto. Una luz totalmente suspendida. Color amarillo.
Métete detrás del vidrio, métete detrás del vidrio a ver cómo lo vemos. Vení acá, vení, para que te vas a hacer un platillo.
Quitico, ¿sí lo ves?
Claro, eso, ¿no?
Mira, mira, aquí estoy enfocando un chiquitico. Que está bajando, está bajando. ¿Sí lo ves? Hay un chiquitico que está bajando, ve. Uy, campos oscuros. Pero esa lluvia es como lluvia, ¿no? Claro. Yo estoy filmando todo esto.
Márcamele a Edgar.
Ay, mira, mira, mira. Se apagó ese también. Y se está cayendo, se va a caer ahí, ¿o qué? Uy,
So as I said, I've been looking into this subject for a long time. There's a lot of hot spots I keep an eye on throughout the world, and there's one in Belarus. Now, Belarus has been having a lot of strange sightings just over the last few months. So let's take a look at one of those right here.
Охренеть. НЛО над Минском. Дожили. Спасибо, батька. Что за херня, а? Пиздец. Время... Сколько, блядь, время? — 21:37. И вот такая вот хуйня.
Here's another one from Belarus, and this just came out over the last several days.
Ой, как стильно. Что это такое? Смотри, улетает дальше.
So here's another short clip from Belarus, filmed on a different day with another sighting. So it's not always just signs in the skies. It looks like we're starting to see things here on the earth with us. Here's another example from Belarus, once again just filmed over the last few months. What do you think this thing could be?